Welcome back to part 2 of our conversation with Mr. Srinivasan Ramanujam. In part 1, we explored his incredible journey into the field of AI and ML and his approach to simplifying complex AI topics. If you haven't listened to part 1 yet, be sure to check it out. Now, let's dive deeper into the exciting world of Agentic AI, its real-world applications, and what the future holds. Sir, let's start with the basic. What exactly is agentic AI and how is it different from other types of AI?
Okay, so welcome to the part 2 of our conversation. Thank you so much for having me in this conversation. So, agentic AI, I think on our regular the models which the revolution made by the large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, and so on and so forth. There are so many large language models which is excellently driven by the text to text, not only text to text responses. It is even far better the text to image, text to video. There are so many applications that has been evolved. So now we are going and deep diving into the creating an agents. Okay, agents in the sense, if you say I wanted to build dental applications, or this dental application which is used by the dentist, okay, the doctors, they are using only for the dental informations, or only about only one particular vertical, I would say, only one particular business, only one particular market. Okay, so if I wanted to develop an application only for solving and getting the information from the dental, right? So if I wanted to make this kind of an application, there are so many APIs, that is called application programming interfaces. Even ChatGPT is providing APIs, and all the other large language models, they are giving APIs. So without APIs, we cannot interact or build these many applications, because within 2 or 3 years after the success or the response rate or accuracy rate of all these large language models, every company, they wanted to build their own application. So if you take again and again, we are taking an example of ChatGPT, because that is how for larger audience, they can understand, or they will be able to visualize by providing the names. That is why I'm just using that application. Okay, so if I mean, generally, if you're using ChatGPT for any questions, and you will get the response, that is the general purpose. If you are asking and going for a regular, the pre-trained model, even now, ChatGPT has a lot of versions, and now 4.0 came in after 3.5, 4.0, 4.0 came in. Now 4.0 came in. There are so many different pre-trained models that are available in ChatGPT itself. In ChatGPT itself, if you see, the login page, you can see so many, the pre-trained models that are available. They are integrated. For instance, they are integrating Canva from ChatGPT itself, and they are integrating Write for Me tool. So this Write for Me tool, it's only working only for text to text. Nowadays, ChatGPT, you can just ask for an image. So likewise, you can use for multiple purposes. Okay, so I'm coming to the point, like, what is agentic AI? If I'm just saying I'm only using ChatGPT for only writing purposes, or writing an article, writing a marketing document, writing, just for a digital marketing post, say for instance, social media post, right? So I'm just going very, very specific for my particular job to be done. So I'm just going in depth, only particular job has to be done. I'm just calling that process is called as agents.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just utilizing these kind of large language models
Mm,
only for applying. I mean, that agent will do only specific thing. If I wanted to write, yes, that API will, no, the piece of the GUI, the graphical user interface, will write only
mm,
the essays or compositions, marketing materials, and so on.
mm,
Even this is a generic again. It becomes very generic agents,
mm,
right? In that, if I go in depth, like I'm using only, I mean, this agent will only work for a dentist. This
mm,
agent will only work for marketing research. This agent will only work for banking applications. This agent will only work for a sales and marketing. I mean, getting the sales and marketing leads.
mm, mm, mm,
If you are going in depth for doing and analyzing this kind of a task,
mm,
the agent will do only that particular task. That means only one task will do, and that too in depth, and that too it will just automate entire process without human intervention or very less human intervention.
mm.
That is called agentic AI. So agentic AI is coming in.
Oh,
Okay, so
oh,
this is going to be the future market. That is how the researchers they're saying each and every field. If you are working, say for instance, if you are working on a full stack,
mm,
you you will be able to develop or you will be able to work on under the full stack agentic AI.
mm,
So if you are working for if you are creating a front end or back end or using MERN stack or mean stack or something else, then you can have separate agents, and that agent will do a lot of work for you,
mm,
and it will minimize your budget, it will minimize your resources, it will minimize so many things. Okay, so yeah, that is specifically what is agentic AI means. So it will do only specific task in certain task, and
mm.
only that task will be done by the agents.
That's
So
really
if you are having, a lot of agencies like a digital marketing agency,
mm,
gas agency, marketing agency, and the other agencies, if you are saying, physically they have an office, they have their own set of, regular day in and day out of tasks. The
mm,
similar way, these AI agents also will only do the specific task. That
mm.
is called agentic AI.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really insightful, sir. Yes. Sir, why is it called agentic? What does agents mean in that in this context?
Yeah, as I said earlier, agents in the sense, suppose I wanted to, I'm doing my business.
Mm,
I'm in training and also in development. Okay, so I have to take care of my time allocation, and I have to take care of my scheduling. Okay.
mm,
And just in case, I'm the only person who is running my business, just in case, this is a case, and this is a business case. If I'm the only person in my business, starting my business, I'm just, marketing my business and doing for, sales and everything, all in all the things, I'm just doing on my own,
mm,
and I'm just doing the services, and also I'm just doing the products for my customers, and I have to search for sales and marketing and so on. And because I need to get the revenue, I need to get a profit, and then only I'll be able to run a business.
mm,
Suppose if I don't want to, because I will not be able to, affordably give a salary for my employees, or
mm,
there is other hindrance in my business. What I can do, right? If because I'm a technical perspective, I'm just thinking,
mm,
because I'm well in machine learning, and I can create my own agent, which is taking care of all the social media, post. That
Mm,
agent, if I just set the automation process for a regular post, so that because these days all I mean everybody has to be doing done the business through digital marketing, and without marketing will not be able to exist, and that is mandate. And if I spend my entire time on designing and contextually I need to write an ad copy, there are so many other things that are involved in it to reach my customer. Then I will just create one agent
mm,
doing all my regular work, or multiple agents I'll be able to create, right? And doing all these specific tasks. Or what I will do, what are all the free resources or any subscription or paid subscription which is available for my business, so that I can hire that agent and I
mm,
can use their services or product and to run my business. That is also
mm,
possible. So that is it is very, very,
mm,
that is why it is called as an agent, because I don't want to employ many employees to do the particular task, and it is very fast, and it is very human. There is no human intervention if I just assign. Say for instance, I started my business in 2017. At that time, for web designing, it was like, yes, in 2017 itself, I paid around 60 to 70,000 for a website, at least the ASP or WordPress or whatever it is, because I don't know how to do a website. But now, after um, the implementation of AI, I can create n number of websites. Just a matter of I have to pay, that's it. The tool will take care of it. That I can customize it and I can do a lot of things, and the cost is very, very less compared to 5 years or 6 years down the line. So this is a simple example. Likewise, the similar kind of thing in if I apply agents in my regular day in and day out tasks, agent will be taking care of my entire the business, and I can go for the uh, I can target only on where I can just go and do the human specific tasks. So all other machine interactions will be taken care by my agents. So agents, ultimately it is an AI process. So that is why it is called as an agent. Whatever the work has been done by your employee, agents will be, doing. Not a similar, it is an exceptional work done by agents. But actually, by doing this or creating this agent or developing this agent will cost you more. That is, we'll discuss later point in time. Yeah.
okay, sir. So, what are some of the most impressive real world applications of agentic AI that you have seen?
Recently, because I didn't buy this product, but I have seen all the reviews and the other things. But it is very, very right. I mean, it has to go a long way. I
Mm,
have seen two products. One is which is very famous in the agentic AI process, that is a Rabbit R1. So it's a very, very no, it's a very usual plastic material. The Rabbit R1. It is a square shaped, I guess. The pink color one, the only one color they have introduced. So what it will do, if I wanted to book a restaurant, so you have to just interact with this device, and it has its a SIM card, and you have to have a SIM card in this device like a cell phone. And through this you can I mean, because obviously internet is mandate to have to work autonomously. And this device the as per the agentic the AI part, it is really working fine, but it has to go a long way. Some flaws in this tool are there, but they are improvising. But this is the most the kind of an innovative tool, especially a particular agent. And this tool not only book a restaurant, this will book your flight ticket, This will, you can wherever you are, you'll be able to book even a world a tour, and also you can book a hotel, I mean restaurant, wherever you are. And the payment gateway is also done through this, and everything has been verified automatically, and it's just very very small device, and you have the scrolling kind of a wheel is there. But I mean, some of the design wise, it is not very appealing, but the functionality of this Rabbit R1 is really amazing. Whatever the agentic, the functionality which has to be done, it is taking care of everything and everything else. One more thing, this device, you know, maybe if you wanted to, I mean, if you're just going some other country, you are seeing some tree or a plant or something, and you wanted to know what is this name of the tree or something, and you can just take a picture and ask. So already it is there in Google Lens, but it is not a handy. I mean, you have to have a lot of other things as well, and it's just very very simple task, but still it is also there. So just for an example, I'm just saying. So this agentic, in the sense, everything is automated. So there is no, right from the beginning and also the end of the process. It will just, you have to give your time slot. So say for instance, this weekend I wanted to book a table in your restaurant. Then you have to say the time. That's it. Everything is, voice response. You don't want to go to the screen, and you don't want to touch. You don't want to, you can interact, and it will also interact with you like a human being.
mm,
So that is interesting, and this is, one of very very famous one. And the other product which I used to tell these days, it's a world number one, the go-to market product, that is called GTM, one Omni, that is from landbase.com. Recently, I met this CEO,
mm,
on my podcast, and he has, introduced to the world the number one a sales, getting the lead for sales and marketing. If you are having any product for your business, you need to have a lead.
mm,
So without lead, it is very, very tough to reach out them and converting. I mean, the other part is conversion too. And getting the lead, we need to spend so much of time on digital marketing, right? And even that, getting the lead is not going to be that much easiest task.
mm,
We have very specific on
mm,
Facebook ads or Google ads,
mm,
right? Even LinkedIn ads. There are so many other things, how to reach out to the your customer, or I mean target customer or target audience. But
mm,
this landbase.com, it is an exactly, the agentic AI product, which is, doing, you will be getting the leads for
mm,
a sales and marketing, so that you can improvise your
mm,
uh, the, the revenue, and also your sales, your profit, and so on. So that's what he's saying. Getting the lead from this tool is an automated process. So
okay.
he has done around 5 million use cases, or 5 million test cases for getting how they are getting the leads,
Mm,
and yeah, the training part of the agentic AI is very quite challenging. But
mm,
for a simple use case scenarios, everyone can create very simple agents, like how to do any kind of homework
mm,
from the schooling perspective. Whoever is going for schooling from a school,
mm,
um, either for CBSE or the state board or whatever the board you are, and if they are getting some homework, it has been done by the kid, the child can take help from the special agentic AI, which is only work for their standard and also the other standards as well.
mm,
So whatever the specific task that you are going in depth, and
mm,
again it depends on the training data and how much training you are giving, and how much process you are taking care. And again, The infrastructure cost you more to train these models. Okay, so that is also there. But a very, very simple training processes. If you say, for instance, I have written so many books. If I want to create my own database, I can create using these agents, because I will just create database using my books, and I can create questions, I mean Q&A, puzzle. There are so many other things as well. I can create one more engaging content through my book. Okay, that is also possible. So whatever you think you can do
Yeah.
through agents, but it will take some more time for the training, and it cost you more, depends on the problem statement which you are taking in.
Mm.
Yes.
I can see why that's so important. There are a lot of AI, right? Like genetic AI, generative AI, reactive AI, limited memory AI. What makes agentic AI better than regular AI or basic automation?
Yeah, the basic automation, that needs a lot of human intervention. Say, for instance, if you are using generative AI tools, Gen AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, and so on, and also, the DALL-E, even Sora is coming out, the video tools. So these are all the tools that we have to improvise again and again, giving the right prompt.
Mm,
Okay, but the agents are not like that. Agents almost, the human intervention is very, very less,
mm,
because whatever the task we are giving to this the agents will just consider all the the pros and cons, and how the human brain thinks. Based on that, it will make a decision on its own. So that is why it is more important, and that is why it is, and it is, it's too early stage, for audience, viewing this conversation. Actually, this is too early for very better or very great or best agentic AI tools that is going to come in the market. That means the training has to be done, or the pre-trained model has to be done very, very properly. So that cost you more, the budget will be more, and there are so many aspects we need to consider. But even though it is too early, but a small kind of a luxury through these kind of an agents, we can see a tremendous improvement, saving time, saving money, saving energy, right? So by the people, I mean by the users. So that I think it is going to be trend very soon, and
okay.
a lot of changes are there,
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
And we have to wait and watch, and how long it will take.
Okay. One last final question. Are there any downsides or risk we should be aware of?
Yes, downside or risk or challenge or whatever you're saying, the risk is like, collecting the data. Moreover, collecting the data, for which market you are going to solve this problem. So what is the right problem statement to solve by this agentic AI? That is very important, I guess, because uh, uh, if I mean, say for instance, landbase.com, they are saying that, this tool is the world's number one tool on getting sales and marketing, uh, and they have to satisfy their customer, because it's a paid tool,
Mm,
right? And that is a challenge in the sense, um, if I'm running my business, I wanted to get my leads, and I'm just going for the market. I'm just doing a lot of digital marketing process for that. I'm spending more money, and if I'm just applying, I'm just getting land-based agent, getting the sales and marketing leads. Then it is like, I have to satisfy with the leads, because the quality lead makes more sense.
mm,
That is again the training, testing, and validation of these deep learning models, and it has to be, the accuracy has to be correct, and it has to take a lot of 360-degree angle of how we are thinking to get a lead, and
mm.
also how we are using the deal, right? It has to make all the, it has to cross all these questions. And we have to go through all the questionnaires, all the hurdles before coming into the market. So I think it is, we have to see how the market is, going to evaluate. And as I said, the Rabbit R1, it is already getting a negative feedback, but still that is one of the really, I would say in my perspective, that is a really fantastic innovative product that is solving, very, very particular or specific problem for, every human is facing right now. But through the entire, I mean, as a product, it is, going, it is seeing some downfall. Even they accepted it. Even the founder of that Rabbit R1, he himself, he just agreed that, it has its own flaws and negativity, but still, it is excellent. In my perspective, it is an excellent tool. And likewise, we have to see a lot of innovations in these, like hardware or even for softwares. So
Okay, sir.
this is
Sir, it's been a absolute pleasure having you with us. Thank you for sharing your vision for the future of AI. If you enjoy this part 2 series, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave your feedback. Until next time, stay curious. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.